and welcome to Let's Banter Football. This is your host, Mr. Angeli, and my co-host,
DJ Sexy Spring.
Okay, tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of things. I've done one video, she was not there. She did one, I was not there, but we are back together. The band is back together. So let's give you one of our pieces. So we're going to start with Ronaldo tonight. She's a big Ronaldo fan, I'm a big Ronaldo fan, and Ronaldo just scored his 54th goal of the year. What do you think about that, Sexy Spin?
I don't need to say much about my Ronaldo. What Ten Hag, I'm still going to talk about every time we mention Ronaldo and the fact that he keeps reminding me of what Ronaldo is doing. I will keep reminiscing on how Ten Hag disrespected him last season.
Can we concentrate on the Ronaldo scoring 54 goals in a year and forget about
what if he was in
Manchester United
right now? He would have. Let's just forget it. But I'm just so happy for him.
I'm a Ronaldo fan, but I don't.
You're not.
But I don't think he will score 54 goals if he were in Manchester United. He will score goals.
No, of course he would have saved the people. Definitely he wouldn't score 54 goals, but he would have saved them.
Yeah, he would have scored goals. He would have done something to make our season better. But I don't think that he will score 54 goals.
Yes, he wouldn't have. Maybe not 54, but
at least you tell the truth.
Of course, now because it's Premier League. Premier League is the hardest league in the whole world. Everybody knows that. So
our running Ronaldo, Cristiano Aveiro dos Santos Ronaldo, has scored 54 goals in a calendar year. That is a landmark for a 38-year-old. No other person, no other human being living today or before, of all time, have ever done it. Scoring 54 goals in a calendar year at the age of 38, close to 39. He's a legend.
February will make him 39. I just want to remind you.
He's the king of goals. When we talk about goals, Ronaldo is the king of goals. So give honor to whom honor is due. It's not kudos to all Messi fans, but I'm not here to argue about Messi or Ronaldo. Both of them are fantastic players. But I'm here to say that Ronaldo have broken a record, and he keeps on breaking every single time he plays football. He has broken another record of scoring 54 goals in a calendar year, which no other player will ever do. That is a landmark.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Kudos to him. So let's get over to Manchester United. It is heating up. I don't know what is going on with my club. I am a Manchester United fan. My club is in abyss. One step forward, like I said in the other video, 3 steps backward. I knew the moment we won Aston Villa. Aston Villa is a team that has, before they played us, when they score a goal, they never lose that game. They score the first goal, they never lose that game. And in this season, they have run unbeaten up until they met Manchester United. Same thing that we did to Liverpool, as they were unbeaten until they met Manchester United. They were unbeaten. Same thing for Aston Villa. But they came to Manchester United and we beat them 3-2, coming back after a 2-0 down Then we came back to win the game 3-2 by a brace of Garnacho and the first goal of Rasmus Halland. But I'm here today to tell you that Manchester United have bottled it in the next game, as I thought we would. We have screwed up.
Are you sure you thought you would have lost that match?
Of course. If you ask me before the beginning of that match, I thought we would lose the match.
I think Angeli felt.
Listen,
he felt
I'm a United fan. I'm praying for a win, but checking our track record, I knew we were not going to win that game because our track record doesn't say well about we and breaking this kind of records. We know how to break bad records now. So now I know when we win one game, we lose 3 games or 2.
Angeli, I just feel your coach, he's not fit for that.
I'll blame him for tonight's game. Can I tell you why?
Didn't you see the lineup you used against Aston Villa? What happened to using the same lineup?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
The reason, I tell you why he fucked up. Sorry for the language. I tell you where he messed up.
Right.
He didn't mess up in the first half, but he messed up in the second half. The difference between the lineup against Aston Villa and today's lineup is Anthony coming back into the team. And the reason Anthony came back into the team was because Rasmus Halland was ill.
You could have... Is there no other person in the bench?
No. Anthony Martial is not available. He has not been available. I don't know if he's injured or he's ill for a couple of games now. But Rasmus Halland was not... the only person...
Ahmad. When I saw that he was back and he was training, they posted his picture on his...
He was looking good on training.
And exactly, like... I wanted to message you and tell you that, this guy, remember...
See, he played a very good game today. He played an amazing game today. But the thing is that when players are coming back from injury, coaches rarely use them. They rarely use them when they are coming back from injury. Do you understand? So today, I understand the fact that he understood that Amad Diallo is just coming back. So he used Rashford, obviously, top nine, then used Anthony at the right. But later, after first half, he brought Amad Diallo on around his 50-something minutes or 60 minutes. But my problem is the first half was amazing because he used the same lineup, apart from that Anthony change. But after first half, why did he withdraw Kobe Mainoo? Is it that he was ill or he was complaining about an injury or something? Because if not, Ten Hag messed up that match. Because the introduction of Scott McTominay, I'll tell you categorically, is the reason we lost that match. I don't care.
He's one of the shots hit the bar though. One of McTominay's shots hit the bar.
Did he score?
See, I feel Rashford. He likes playing by the right. When he plays by the left rather. And Garnacho, with what he played against Aston Villa, when they put him,
he was better from the right.
I swear,
he was better from the right.
It was. That's what I keep saying. This I don't understand if the coaches do not see what the fans.
But the thing is, as Rasmus is ill, there was no way to introduce any other striker because Martial is not the only third striker we have is Marcus Rashford. Yes. He's the first striker we have.
Nobody can strike. They cannot tell somebody to be a center
unless you want to make a false nine. Maybe you bring in a midfielder to be a false nine, but this is not a game for a false nine. You are going to Nottingham Forest home, and they went away and beat Newcastle at their home at St. James's Park, and you're coming to their home, and they're going to give you a game, obviously. So
I'm even scared of Nottingham Forest because
they are good.
I was so sure they were going to win Man U. I was like 100% sure.
They are really good.
The only thing is that I don't know how to bet. If I cannot bet more than 1,000 naira, I wish I can stake higher. I would have won a lot of money.
So, City is still on a winning streak. Mm-hmm. City won their game today against Sheffield United, 2-0. Julian Alvarez, another goal.
Sheffield tried, but we all know. And De Bruyne is back.
Yeah.
Good news for Man City.
They played a very good game. And a couple of players are coming back. Casemiro and Martinez are going to be back January. So we'll see how. So there will be no excuses for Ten Hag. So moving on to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace won their game against Brentford 3-1. Olise scored twice. Brace for Olise. A fantastic player. I've never seen that guy put a foot wrong holding a football. That guy is amazing. Man City nearly got him, but Crystal Palace refused to sell him during the summer. But now I understand why Man City went for him. The guy is good.
He's a winger. He's not a striker.
He's a winger. He's good. You know, they needed him. They needed him because Mahrez was going. Mm-hmm. It was when his deal fell through, then they went for Jeremy Doku. He was actually their first choice.
But Doku is better than him now. So.
Bro, Doku looks better than him because Doku makes a lot of dribble. But Olise on the ball is better than Doku. Have you seen that guy on the ball?
Of course, I know.
He rarely loses the ball. He completes his dribbles. There are few, but he completes them. His first touch is amazing. His spot kicks. He's a master centerpiece player.
I wish he can just go and play for Nigeria, but obviously they will choose England over Nigeria.
Michael Olise is a baller. Trust me when I say it. He is a baller. So he scored brace today, and they won. Eberechi, another Igbo guy. This is Michael Olise. This is Eberechi. Igbo guy is killing it for Crystal Palace. Eberechi is the one that scored their third goal. And Brentford got one goal. Aston Villa also won their match today against Burnley with a late penalty.
Wow,
they almost lost that game. Late penalty. Then moving on, Chelsea won their match against Luton Town.
I watched that match live. They almost
Chelsea almost, but Chelsea fans.
The fans were like,
Chelsea fans, your prayers are really working because if it is not your prayers today, Luton Town would have gotten their third goal. They almost got their third goal. You guys are really lucky.
They almost won. If they had scored the second goal at the right time,
yes,
they would have gone to win that match.
At least they would have drawn you guys. But your last 30 minutes of that game was abysmal. That is the most abysmal game I've ever seen from any team. Forget about Manchester United playing rubbish. They have never played a very bad game like Chelsea played today against Luton Town. In the last 30 minutes, he was out of it.
Even the players were scared.
Of course.
The only player there that really performed well, not only player, like three players, Madueke, Palmer, and
Yes.
Thiago Silva.
Yeah,
Those three players, they really did well for Chelsea. So,
yeah. Palmer is a baller.
yeah, he is.
Trust me, he is. Yeah.
More.
Yeah, Noni Madueke, another Igbo boy.
Mm-hmm.
We are killing it. I'm Igbo, in case you're wondering.
I'm able to.
Okay, so moving on to our last bit of, she spoke about this the other time she spoke, but why I'm going to bring it up is I told her, wait for your turn. Now, when we were going to play West Ham in our home, she was all up in my case and she told me we are going to lose. West Ham beat us 2-0. We lost that game, right? And when we lost that game, I was in pains. She came and was laughing uncontrollably. She was laughing profusely, and I was like, "You are going to play these guys next week. Wait, after you play them, you can laugh at me." But she was so certain that they were going to win because it is at Emirates Stadium.
I was not certain.
No, you were.
I wasn't certain. Stop saying I was certain.
They believed they were in the top of the
league. When you even messaged me to tell me that we should not bottle, I said amen. That was the reply I gave you because I was scared.
Anybody that is on the top will always believe that they are going to win.
Right now, Arsenal is not even, they are not shooting the ball. They want to enter the net. And Martinelli, I'm just tired of talking about him because right now I'm sounding like a broken record. Like, how can you be turning and turning and turning and turning? We don't tire. Like, release the ball. I keep saying this thing. Trossard does not like playing in the middle. He performs better in the position Martinelli is playing. So,
no evidence.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll win our match. That's my hope. I hope Iwobi will not come and start showing himself tomorrow.
Of course, Fulham lost their last game. Fulham lost their last game. They're going to want to prove a point, and it's their home. Mm-hmm. So I'm expecting them to give you a game tomorrow. But I'm going to be so
right now we need Osimhen. Osimhen, don't go to Chelsea because they are wishing you happy birthday now. You are replying them.
I'm going to be very busy tomorrow to watch that game. Yes, Osimhen, as I'm talking about the Arsenal game, but I'll still comment on it. I'll watch the highlights. Osimhen, as she's telling you, forget about the last game that they played. I was sorry for Napoli. Just because Osimhen was on a red card and he could not play. Even Kvaratskhelia, what's his name? All of them were abysmal in the front of goal. They would do all their passes and dribbling. When they get in front of goal, they're kicking it in front of the keeper, making him do comfortable saves and scoring points. What's that? Osimhen, you need to leave that team. You guys had your goal. It was for one season, but you are too good for that team. Leave that team and come to England. Whatever club you go to, I will be in support.
Come on, play Champions League because Arsenal will play Champions League next season. Even if we are not playing Champions League, even if we are going to bottle top 4, which is not possible, it's not looking like it's possible. But so even if we are going to bottle it, we will definitely play Europa. Don't go to Chelsea or Man U. They are not going to play any of these cups. So just know what you do.
Speaking about Arsenal lost 2-0. They lost 2-0 to West Ham. No, I'm bringing it down. See, they lost 2-0 to West Ham the same way we lost 2-0 to West Ham at their home and at our home. So Arsenal was no better. So let's move on from this case of
Arsenal is no better. Arsenal is better than you.
Okay, so let's see where everyone is on the table. Currently, as I'm reading this out, Liverpool have played 19 games. They are on the top of the table with 42 goals. Villa have played 20 games and they are the second in the table with 42 points. Not 42 goals for Liverpool, it's 42 points. Aston Villa 42 points. Man City have played 19 games and they are with 40 points. 2 points down from Aston Villa and Liverpool. And Arsenal is also on 4th position with 40 points. 2 goals different from the top. It is quite tight. It is quite close. Tight. But, you can see in Premier League it's tough. But Arsenal are residing in the 4th position. So Osimhen put that into consideration too in the coming next. You never know. They were in the top of the table a week ago. So, moving on, do you have anything to say?
No, let's just go. It's over.
And then Okay. Have a wonderful evening, guys. we have come to the conclusion of the show for today. This is me, Angelique Jukes, and my colleague here,
Yes, we are going to do a giveaway very soon. Please subscribe and like, share our page because we are going to give out 10K to 5 people. So you need to subscribe so you'll be among the people I'll pick or will pick for the giveaway.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful evening.